Hey guys, welcome to How Channel with GJ, where we show you how. And today we're going to do something that's maybe not a whole lot of creativity, but it certainly will help your workflow. And today for you, I have a beautiful picture of a lake in the Canadian Rockies. And let me just play this piece for you right now so you can see what I've put together for you. I'm going to press play. Okay, it's a little cheesy, I know, but it's just for demonstration purposes. As you can see here, we have the lake, and then we bring in a title here, and we bring in a lower third here, and then we have this little loon coming by, and you can hear the sound effects, you can hear the music, and then a logo comes in here, and then it all fades to black. So that's my my little 10 or 12 second little Canadian Rockies dramatization here. But what I want to show you here is when you get into video editing and you start doing many layers, and you can see I don't have like a ton of layers like you'd have maybe in a big production or movie, but this is just for demonstration purposes. I do have what here, 6, 7 layers of different things. As you can see, we have the title, lower third, graphic coming in for the logo, the loon, we have music, we have sound effects, we have all these different layers. And one of the ways that you want to be able to video edit is in such a way that you're not going to become overwhelmed with all these different layers. And this is just a small project. You can imagine if this has maybe 20 layers and it's an hour long. And how do you keep track of all this? Well, you do so with labeling, color coding actually, all your different layers, and that will help you when you have to go back and do things. So we're going to take a look here. Right now all of these are green or Caribbean color. How do you change those labels, and why would you change them? Well, you change them for your workflow. That's why, and so that you can access them easier. For instance, let's go into it, and this first layer that we have here, if we just block it out, we can see there it is. It's the lower third. So the lower thirds here, and if I decide, look, I want to have all my lower thirds be a certain color. Let's say in this case I want them to be purple. I want all my lower thirds to be purple. You just right click on that, go to label, go down here to where do we got? We got some purple. There we got some purple. Click on purple. And look at that, it turns purple. This next one here is our loon. So I would say, look at anything that I have that's a PNG object or something like that, I want to have that to be like a rose or a pink color. Then you just go up there again to label, and you pick your color. Rose in this case, there you go. For this one here, this is your main title. So let's say you want all your main titles to be a certain color code. And in this case, let's say I'm just going to call it mango. So we'll go down to label, hit mango, and all of a sudden you can start seeing all these different colors that you have. Here's my logo that I bring in here, and I'm just going to I'm going to make all my logos yellow. It doesn't have to be all of them, but this is what I'm choosing to do today. I'm choosing to make them, and then the main video, I'm just going to leave green or Caribbean. As I go down here, I can see that I even have my audio timelines. This particular timeline here is audio track is my music bed. So I'm going to say, look, I'm going to make all my music beds blue. So I go up to label, I go down to blue. And then the bottom one here is the sound effect of the loon. I'm going to say I'm going to make all my sound effects a tan color. So there I do tan. And there you can see where we've created all these beautiful colors. But the nice thing about it is it's not just so that it looks pretty on your screen. It's so that you can have a better workflow. And so if you do this with every project, and I encourage you to write down your own color code chart so that no matter what project you do, like for instance in my case here, I would make a color code project that all my lower thirds here are purple, and that all my PNGs are rose color or pink, and so on, so that if every project has the same color coding, then it'll almost become it'll almost become automatic that you know instinctively, this is my video, this is my logo, this is my title, this is my lower third, and you can go back into it, and it makes it so much easier for the workflow. Now, the other thing I'm going to say is you can do it right here on the timeline like this and change it. But what's even easier, let me show you this. If you go down to your project bin, you can see all these different colors have not changed, but you've changed all these colors. So why aren't these changed? Well, another way that you might want to do it is before you even start your project, go into your bin and change these colors. For instance, let me go to this loon sound effect here. And it's a Caribbean color here. But let's say I want to go into it and I want to change the color of it. That really is the best place to do it at the beginning of your project. And I know this is a sound effect, so I know that my sound effects I have made tan over here. But what I can do is just go here next to the little square of the color, and you see this little squiggly audio waveform line here. Just right click on that, go all the way down, to label. It's way down there, isn't it? And then click on tan. And then here you see it's turned tan in your bin. And then when you actually do bring it in, look at this, I'm dragging it over, let go, it's already tan. And any time that you bring these things in, then they'll already have that color. So it's actually easier to do it in your bin. Once you put everything in your bin, you have all your elements. I would color code it here first and then drag it in so that it is always exactly the colors you want. But you can do it on the timeline as well. So it's just simple, right click, label, and pick your colors. I hope that helped you out here today on How Channel with GJ. Thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It really does help the channel. We'll see you next time on How Channel with GJ.